All right, today we are diving deep and pulling back the curtain on a really sophisticated new threat that's going after businesses just like yours on Meta's platforms. It's this cunning campaign called Meta Mirage, and understanding how it works is absolutely crucial if you want to protect your digital assets.
Okay, let's just kick things off with a number it's pretty shocking. More than 3/4 of these malicious phishing websites, 78% to be exact, they just sail right past the standard security that's built into browsers like Chrome or Firefox. So what does that mean? It means your very first line of defense is probably going to fail.
So, what exactly are we dealing with here? I'll tell you this, it is not your average spam email. No, this is a targeted, high-stakes operation.
So let's meet Meta Mirage. This thing is a global-scale phishing operation, and it doesn't just target any old account. It is specifically designed to go after the keys to your business's kingdom. We're talking your ad accounts, your brand pages, and that all-powerful administrator access that controls everything.
And the scale of this thing, it's just massive. To give you an idea, investigators have already found more than 14,000 unique phishing web addresses tied to this one campaign. These folks are organized, and man, are they prolific.
So, how do these scammers actually manage to lure you in? Well, they use all sorts of convincing but totally fake alerts that are designed to make you panic and just click without even thinking. For instance, you might get a message that says something like this, threatening to permanently shut down your ad account. Now, for any business that relies on Meta for advertising, a message like that is designed to trigger instant fear. Or maybe they'll up the stakes even more, warning you that your entire business page, the digital face of your brand, is about to be deleted. The urgency here? That's the weapon. A notice about a copyright violation? That's another common disguise they use. And this one's especially clever, right? Because it sounds so official, it implies legal trouble, and it just sparks that immediate need to act fast. But here's what's really interesting. They don't always use fear. Sometimes they appeal to our ambition. The lure of getting that coveted blue verification badge can be just as powerful, getting you to click in the hopes of finally getting verified.
So what happens when you actually click on one of these lures? How do they really steal your information? Well, turns out the attackers have two main methods, and, both of them are dangerously effective.
You can think of it like this. Credential harvesting is like someone stealing the keys to your car. Cookie harvesting, on the other hand, that's like them stealing the car itself while it's already running with you in it. One gives them the potential for access, the other gives them immediate access.
So the first method is that classic credential harvest. It's a whole multi-step process designed to trick you into handing over everything they need, your personal details, your password, and then, by showing you a fake error message, they even get you to give them your two-factor authentication code, the whole shebang.
The second method it's way more clever. It's called cookie harvesting. The fake site asks you for specific browser cookies. You can think of them as the digital keys that keep you logged in, and they have these weird names like C_user and XS. By stealing these, the attackers can literally hijack your active session without even needing your password, at least at first. It's a much stealthier approach.
So you might be wondering, if they've created 14,000 of these sites, why are they so hard to spot? It really all comes down to where the criminals are building their traps.
See, they use this strategy called living off trusted sites, or LOTs for short. What this means is they're placing their phishing pages on platforms we all know and trust, developer services and cloud hosting sites that have a great reputation. This makes the links look so much less suspicious.
In fact, check this out. Nearly 60% of these phishing sites are deployed on trusted platforms like Vercel and GitHub. So when you see a link ending in github.io or vercel.app, you're just far less likely to think it's malicious, right? And that's exactly what these attackers are banking on.
Okay, now that we've really investigated this whole heist, it's time to build your defense. So what can you actually do to protect your business? Let's walk through the crucial steps.
First things first, lock down your access points. I know it sounds simple, but it's so fundamental. Only use work devices for work accounts, create and use unique business emails, and please enable two-factor authentication on everything. It is your single most effective defense. Seriously.
Second, never, ever have a single point of failure. Make sure multiple trusted admins have access so you don't get locked out. Keep a master list of all your assets and who actually controls them. And try to get in the habit of checking your active login sessions
It's a great way to spot anything fishy early on.
Ultimately, your team is your first and, frankly, your most important line of defense. You've got to train them to be skeptical. The golden rules should be to never click links in emails or direct messages. Ever. Instead, you always go directly to Meta's official support inbox on the platform itself to verify any kind of communication.
Look, the Meta Mirage campaign is sophisticated. It's designed to exploit our most predictable human reactions, fear, urgency, even ambition. But its playbook is now out in the open. By understanding the disguises, the mechanics, and the infrastructure, you are so much better equipped to protect your business. So the final question is, now that you've seen the trap, is your team truly ready to spot it?